So hey guys, this is Gerard of 757 Eats, and I am live here at Pelon's down at the oceanfront with the owner John. How you doing today, John?
Doing great, thank you.
So I talked to my man Blaze. I met him at the Old Beach Farmers Market. I did not expect to get to meet the owner John, but he left me a pleasant surprise. So I wanted to let John tell us about his story, how he got Pelon's, how many locations he has, just the story behind it in general, because it's all about supporting local restaurants.
Cool.
So John, how did you get started in Pelon's?
Well, my wife and I decided to get our 4 teenagers out of South Orange County in 2004 because we couldn't afford to buy them BMWs when they graduated high school. So we threw a dart on the map and ended up in Virginia Beach. I spent 25 years in Mexican food in Southern California, so we thought we'd bring that more authentic California style flavors to the East Coast.
You really just do a dart?
Well, my wife said it had to be on an ocean and be on a beach, so we narrowed it down to Virginia Beach.
That's awesome. Since you've been here so long, how do you love the city in comparison to California?
My wife and I loved it. We brought up our kids here. It's a great community, more locals. It's got a little surfing community, so which really complements and goes along with our concept and our food and the vision that we have.
Awesome. How many locations do you guys have?
We have 3 locations. Well, 2 right now. We're opening up another one in Red Mill coming up next month. So that's where I was this afternoon, helping with the build out. The bars are going in, the kitchen's getting put together. So we're real excited about that location, which is on the corner of Nemo and General Booth Boulevard in Red Mill.
When's the open date for that?
We're planning on the first week in November. So
Really?
Right now it looks pretty close to that.
So when you guys open up, if it's all right with you, I'll coordinate. Even if not you, I'll coordinate with someone. I'll come down and I'll get some footage to help you guys promote the new location on our page.
That'd be great. It's a beautiful looking location. My wife did a wonderful job in the design. Same kind of concept and atmosphere as the location we have here in Virginia Beach. So really nice, cool, comfortable, soothing, cool surf videos, great margaritas, and what we're all about is the food.
The food. So tell me, out of all the things that you serve here, what's your personal favorite?
My personal favorite would be the over-the-top wet burrito. It's the only one we serve wet. That means it's smothered with sauce and cheese. It's a mixture of beef and pork, sautéed with a lot of chili peppers and onions, and comes out wet. And it's a family recipe. That's one of my favorites. But of course, the fish and shrimp tacos, they go a long way.
Are the fish and shrimp? What's the locals' favorite?
Fish tacos.
Fish tacos?
We sell more tacos than anything. We sell in the summertime close to 1,200 pounds of fish.
Wow.
Every month, which is a lot of fish considering you're only getting 2 ounces of fish per taco. That's a lot of tacos.
That is a lot of tacos. And I want to shout out to my man Eric Fink and Dr. Dina Duggan. They're the ones that actually brought me here the very first time and had me try you guys' food. And when I came down here, I was like, oh my gosh. I went to California and I tried fish tacos the first time I did, and then when I came home I was like, I gotta find a place that can make fish tacos like I had in California. This is one of the only places that I found. I would say probably the leading place that I found that makes the tacos just as good on the other side, but it makes sense because that's where you guys came from.
Correct. Coming from Southern California, we traveled over the border to Tijuana, Ensenada, La Bufadora, those parts of Mexico, and I remember standing next to the little Mexican lady. She had a hot wok going and fresh tortillas going. And she would dip that cod and throw it in the fryer, put it in the tortilla with that fresh cabbage and the salsa, and you would drink a beer and have a taco, drink a beer and have a taco, go serving. Probably one of the best experiences we ever had, but pretty much that's where we've gotten our recipes from, and we keep it as authentic as possible. And it does get more authentic than that from Baja California.
All right, a few more questions for you.
Okay.
Gratitude. What are you most grateful for?
Having the opportunity to cook with actual Mexican cooks in the kitchens in Southern California to get the real knowledge of what Mexican food is really about. So I did that for 25 years in Southern California, and I got the experience to do it, to work side by side with my hands on with them, and really to understand the real flavors of, a verde sauce, a picante sauce, cilantro, onions, green chilies, poblano chilies, there's different kinds of Oaxaca cheeses and different ingredients that go in real good Mexican food.
Okay. Next is appreciation. What's something that you appreciate that most people overlook?
Well, the fact that we really care about the food that we make, and we try to give the best service that we can give. And but I think people do appreciate that because that's why we're so busy.
Last question: visualization. What's your vision for yourself, your family, and your business?
Well, we visualize to have 4 more locations in the next 10 years, keeping our employees taken care of. We're one of the few small companies that provide health care, insurance, vacation pay, holiday pays. Most small companies and little restaurants don't do that. So as long as we're taking care of the people that we have, helping us with the concept that we're running, and I think that's what about. And also giving back to the community, which we've done a lot. We've had a lot of fundraisers for people that have been diagnosed with cancer and illnesses. So we do certain charities. So we're always willing to give back to the community, and we're blessed and thankful that we have the opportunity to be able to do what we do.
I love that. Now, the process I just walked you through is what I call GAVE. Gratitude, appreciation, visualization, and then there's an E, call for every day. So that's something that I do every night and every morning just to keep myself centered, keep myself in the moment, remembering the things I'm grateful for. I'm not a complainer, but at the same time, we could easily turn into one.
Correct.
So I always like to ask that on the interview, especially when it's going so smooth.
Sure.
This is an awesome interview. So last thing I'll leave you with is, what are some of your specials that you want to tell the people about? And yeah, let's leave them with that.
Well, we don't change our menu too much because everything on the menu, which is a big menu, we don't want to add to it, but everything sells, everything moves. So it's been working really well. So I think what's important is just paying attention to the ingredients that we're buying. Like, for example, the avocados, we have to be careful with them. They went up to $95 a case. A lot of people know that when you went into the market this summer, you're paying $3 for an avocado. And when we've got, 50 avocados we're going through a week, 50 cases, that's a lot of guacamole. So we want to maintain the price, make sure we continue to give a good value to customers. We kept constant in-house training with our cooks and our staff to making sure they're doing food handling properly. They're making sure that the product's coming in and out, proper rotation, keeping it as fresh as possible. Constant training, making sure we're safe, all the procedures are followed through properly, and making sure that the product goes out as a good end result.
I love it, man. This has been a phenomenal interview. Guys, you hear background noises because this place is jam-packed with people coming down to try the food, and I'm pretty sure it's like this pretty much every day. This is, I consider it a staple, and I remember when I came back from San Diego, the very first time I went, I was searching fish tacos, and you guys had a nice little video on there too, and it was just like, I had to come here and try it out. So it's been nothing but a positive experience. Meeting Blaze at the Old Beach Farmers Market was a positive experience. Every time I come here, it's positive. You guys come down here and support John. Make sure you guys check him out for the Red Mill opening the first week of November. And again, we will go get some of that footage and cover it because we want to support local businesses. Appreciate you.
Fantastic. Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, you have an amazing day, guys.
Take care.